There is a goddess who punished men for turning her body into entertainment. Welcome back to my extended 30-part series, 30 Goddesses in 30 Days, and today we will be discussing the Irish goddess Macha. She is going to be one of the aspects of the Morrigan, and she is going to represent war, fate, sovereignty of land, and also female bodily autonomy. And she will also have close ties to horses. And I know several videos back that we did cover the Morrigan as a whole, but you are able to honor them separately for their 3 different faces. And so that's what we'll be doing today. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into her myth. So, as the story goes, one day Macha, she appears as a mysterious woman, and she's married to this farmer named Crunhu. And she's said to bring great prosperity to his land, but she does give him one condition, and she pretty much tells him to not boast of her magical powers that she possesses, and to especially not boast about her powers for his own ego. And he does abide by these boundaries for a time, but one day the king has this big gathering, and a lot of the men at this, big party that they're having, they're bragging about different things like their wealth and their strength and their speed. He tells the king that his wife can outrun all of his horses. And the king laughs, and he's like, okay, if she can outrun my horses, go ahead and bring her here and prove it. And unfortunately for Macha, she is dragged before this assembly, and it's, this huge crowd of people. And one very important part of this story is that she is 9 months pregnant. And she begs the men, pretty much, don't do this. At least let me give birth first before I run this race. But they really just want to be entertained by her, and they don't listen to her. They don't hear her cries, and they place her at the starting line. And Macha, she does end up running the race against these horses that are bred for war. She runs barefoot, and she's also pregnant, and she does end up winning the race. But at the finish line, she collapses onto the ground. Macha is so overcome with rage by what she was just put through by these men, rightfully so. And she actually ends up cursing them. And I'm gonna read to you guys exactly what she says. So she says, "As you have taken my strength from me and my pain, so will your warriors lose theirs in their greatest needs." And this curse is going to apply to moments of need for the community, and also in times of invasion and also war. And the curse that she sets out, it ends up lasting for 9 generations. And the province that they live in is eventually going to fall in later myths. And this is because of the curse that Macha set on them. When you look at Macha's myth and exactly what it represents and also what it teaches us, so she's not going to be a goddess that is about cruelty, but she is going to be all about, taking back your power whenever you've been violated. And I think that some people could perceive her myth as her being vengeful. And it's really not that at all. It's all about restoring the balance, but through consequences. So she is going to punish, but she's really just punishing entitlement. Lastly, different ways to honor Macha. So a lot of people are going to call on her whenever their autonomy has been violated, or if they've dealt with any type of public humiliation, or even if your labor has been exploited. So really she's invoked for, righteous anger and also boundaries. So different things that you could place on your altar would be obviously any type of imagery or symbolism to do with horses, and any type of rocks or stones from meaningful land, obviously with her ties of sovereignty to the land, any type of oats or grains, and also red berries. If you did want to do any type of candle work, you could use red for rage, black for protection, and also a dark green that would symbolize the land and fertility. And that is what I have for you guys today. And I did want to mention, because I know I'm going to start another series here soon, but if any of you guys know, because I have had some requests, and I want to get this little thing moving, so I am going to start a YouTube channel, okay? And if any of you guys have any like knowledge in that, please let me know. You can like DM me, leave it in the comments, whatever. But I need to get a camera. And I have no clue what camera to get. I honestly, you know, before 3 months ago, I didn't really know anything about social media. I'm still learning, and I just want a good camera that will, I don't know, that's good, reliable, and yeah. So if you guys know any of that, please let me know, and I will be back with another goddess tomorrow.